Everyone, welcome back to my channel, Bubbie and Bean. If you're new here, my name is Shayla. I'm so glad you guys are joining me today. Today we will be working on something a little bit different, still kind of in the spirit of paper crafting, but with the holidays approaching, I thought we could go ahead and get this tutorial out that I'm really excited to share with you guys. As of late, I have been working on creating a Christmas planner / junk journal, and not this video, but tomorrow's video will have more embellishment, I guess, things happening in that junk journal / planner, holiday planner. So stay tuned for that. But I'm kind of just switching gears here because I get incredibly bored super easily, so I have to kind of keep myself, I guess, entertained. But instead of making, like I said, embellishments for the Christmas planner, I thought today it would be fun to still stick with the holiday and Christmas time theme, and make some gift card holders out of greeting cards, old greeting cards. So it definitely helps if you have some holiday greeting cards. If not, that is totally fine. You can use cardstock or like scrapbook paper. Just know that, you know, the thinner the paper, the thinner your little holder is going to be. And these are great because they don't have to be just for gift cards. You could glue these into a journal and make it a little tuck spot, or if you glue the back of them to the page, it could kind of be like a, you know, like a flip up. So you could maybe write inside of one of these guys, or you know, you could kind of put some little trinkets in there, some paper trinkets. So really, there's a lot of different options that you can do. So just because it's called a gift card holder doesn't mean it's limited to just that. So let's go ahead and I'm going to kind of show you guys this example one. Now, it is my first one. I was excited when I made it. However, you will notice that once again, my cuts are not straight, which is fine. I mean, these are, you know, more for play. And I think some of my folds could have been better. I know I'm a little wonky on the fold here, but this was actually an old Christmas greeting card, and it was just the front of it. So I just took that, and you know, you can find greeting cards at the dollar store. You can find, ask, you know, your family members or your friends, like, hey, do you have any, you know, old cards you don't want anymore? And you could use them for that purpose as well. So, you know, definitely ask around, you know, see if people are going to be generous and let you have a look at, you know, if they collect their cards or something like that. I know I saved mine, but this was just a Christmas card, and all I did is I followed a template, and I made a little gift card holder. So this is kind of the end product here. Whenever I flipped the image up when I was folding, I realized the little church was upside down, so I just ended up covering it completely. So I covered it in some craft paper. This is some music paper from the previous video I did. I used some, you know, lined blank music paper. And then I just did a little stamp here. And I also put this really cute little holographic reindeer confetti thing on there, just to give it, you know, a little bit of pop and some pizzazz. And it kind of ties in with the little holder. And then I left the inside blank. So, you know, you could write in here, like I said. You know, this could definitely, you could put a gift card in here too if you'd like. So enough of the chatting. Let's go ahead and we'll make some together, and I'll show you how. So the first thing, I didn't cheat, but I had a gift card holder. So if you look maybe in your birthday stash or something like that, maybe you have one of these guys. Sometimes too, maybe you could go to a store and see if they'd be nice enough to let you have one of their envelopes. So that's possibly an option, but don't tell them I said that. But so I used one that I already had. It was just, you know, a little gift card holder. I just deconstructed it and took it apart. And then what I did is I took a greeting card and I just put it down underneath, and then I traced around this. I will say, you know, if you don't have one of these, you can go online and look up, you know, greeting card envelope template, and there's tons of free materials, you know, of images, and you can always print one of those out and then cut it out and use that as your template. If you don't have a printer, you can try, have done this before, you know, to trace a template. I'll get a piece of copy paper and kind of just tape it on my screen and very gently and carefully trace and pencil the outline, so you don't even have to print it. So that's another option. And I know, of course, if you're fancy, you might have one of those envelope makers where you can kind of make it and like score it and everything. So, you know, you could definitely do that as well. But enough of me jabbering. I'm going to grab a greeting card. So let me get my stack here. And I have quite a bit. Okay. So these are my my stack of my kind of greeting card or Christmas card fronts. I typically like detach them from the back side, because the back side you could use for, you know, chipboard or something, but it usually is a sentiment or something of that nature. That's kind of a cute image. Let's keep going. So I'm really just looking for something that will be big enough that I could put on here. So that's kind of, I guess, the only thing about it. That one's kind of cute. So that could maybe work. We'll set that one to the side. Let's see. And I'm kind of looking for ones, like I don't want that wording on there, but see, I could still get it barely and maybe get some of the, that ribbon in there. So that might be a cute one. Let's keep going. Okay. So I'm just looking. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that. Wow. Let's see. Okay. I kind of want these the people in there. You can see that. Okay. Of course, I'm going to have like 5 by the end of this. So bear with me. I'm just looking through here. And it might make it a little hard to fold with all the glitter on it. Sometimes that can make the paper crack a little bit. Or if you have older cards, your paper might crack a little bit. So just be careful on that. You can always cover it with like washi tape or something. That one's kind of cute. Let me see if I can get both the birds in here. I guess it would be like that. Okay, so I think let's just go with the ones that we have, because I'll be here all day. I am so indecisive, y'all. Me and my husband were actually talking about that the other night, where we were trying to figure out what to eat for dinner, and I just kept saying, I don't know, what do you want? Dude, I feel like a lot of couples do that, but I am very indecisive. So, okay, so all I'm going to do, I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and trace this template, or what I'm using as a template, on the back of here. And I'm going to kind of see where I want. So I think I want it to be like right there. So I'm just going to, hopefully, we're just going to shoot for that. Okay, and so I'm going to go ahead and start tracing around. One thing, when you are tracing, I am using a pencil. I do recommend it, especially if you're going to actually use this, you know, to maybe give to someone or something. You want it to look nice. So that way you can cut and then erase any additional lines if there is any. So you want to make sure your template is nice and flat. Go slow. I always try and rush it, and then I end up making wonky cuts or not measuring correctly. If y'all watch this channel, you definitely know I've talked about that. Let's see. Okay. Well, I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you're making these with me. These are super fun to make. I actually really enjoyed it. So it's just kind of nice, you know, it's one of those like crafts where you don't really have to think too much, I feel like, or, you know, put too much brain power anyways in it. There's not a ton of measuring. It's just kind of tracing and then cutting and then just decorating, which is really nice. So I like those types of crafts. I'm curious to know, is everybody getting cold weather now? I'm in Texas and we are getting that chilly weather, which we have been enjoying immensely. But okay, so I traced that one. Pretty cute. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this one out and then we'll trace the others just so we can get going here. So let's see. And I prefer to use my bigger scissors. Those are more of my like fussy cutting scissors. So I'm just going to trim here. I think my favorite holiday tradition is going to have to be the food. I'm definitely a big food person. I've said before, but I love to cook. That's usually, if I'm not in the craft room, I'm in the kitchen. That's my, I guess my motto, or my mantra, whatever it is. But I love to cook. I'm more of a, I guess you'd say like a Southern home cook. So I make probably things that aren't that great for you. I need to stop doing that because it's not good for you. But you know, the food just tastes so good, and I am from Texas, so that to me that's like ultimate comfort, is just having those foods that, you know, you kind of grew up on, that like your grandmother used to make, or your mom or something like that. So I don't know. I just really, I like that style of cooking. And I didn't actually know that. I didn't find that out about myself until fairly recently, when I went on a trip and I had one of the most fancy dinners I have ever had in my life. And let me tell you, it was delicious. There were no complaints whatsoever. Everything was cooked to perfection. You know, it was definitely like over the top, just very fancy. And I enjoyed every minute of it. You know, I was really excited I got to go somewhere like that. But I think I realized that it was not, that's the food I always thought, you know, that I would, if I was like, man, if I can just try this cuisine, you know, that's really expensive, really fancy, I'm sure, you know, my taste buds will be changed forever. But I realized the next day when I went and had some chicken and waffles, which is a complete 180 from, you know, I'm sure there's fancy chicken and waffles, but that's more of like a Southern, just comforting type food, you know, a little greasy, a little sweet, a little salty, a little bad for you. But I realized that when I was eating that meal, I was like, this is the best meal I've had, you know? And so, I guess I just, in that moment, I kind of found out, and that was probably like a few months ago, but I kind of found out, I was like, you know, I just really like just a good, like, home cooked kind of, I guess, meal. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. You know what you like and you know what you don't like. Okay. So enough about that. All I was doing is I was kind of creating a little bit of a score line, which I did not do on my last envelope that I made. My last envelope, I actually just, my cat is on my desk. Okay. We'll see if she comes over here. But I made that little, I didn't make a score line, and so that is why. Okay, one moment, I'm going to get my cat. Yep, there she is. Say hi. All right, okay, let's get off the desk. Be right back. Okay, and I'm back. So we had some little paws on the desk. I had to get her to scoot a little bit. But so anyway, so I was just making little score lines with this bone folder, and then just my ruler, and just kind of running it, which you'll see right here, along where each little divot meets. And I'm sure if you get a template online or something, you know, you should be able to determine where to put your marks. So I'm just kind of pushing. If you don't have one of these, you could probably use, let me think. Last time I did use my ruler, and that worked okay. It wasn't too bad, it's just my ruler's a little thick. But if you didn't have that, you could probably just use like a piece of chipboard or cardboard and just put it there and then fold this over. And that should give you, you know, a good enough like mark of where your crease is and stuff, and you can fold it. So now I'm just gonna do that on all the sides, the little wings. Okay, and then one more. And like I said, these are homemade. It's just meant to be fun, so don't stress out super hard about it. I think it's special because, you know, it is homemade, especially if you give it to someone or something. So there we go. So I made my little score lines, if you can see that. And I'm just going to do a quick little inside fold on all of these, just to make sure that we have that nice little fold. Okay. It's looking pretty good. Okay, so now when we go like that, look at that. Oh my gosh. How cute. And we got the little people in there. Oh, that is so cute. I love it. I'm like, I'm going to just keep that one for myself. That one's beautiful. So now, now that we have that and we folded it, and also too, the little wings help keep the gift card in place. So if you're actually giving it, you know, as a gift card holder, then you probably want those. So now I'm just going to make a little slit right here. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pencil and just barely mark a little above where the little triangle, you know, the little point is. So that way it can tuck in. So let's see. I'll probably mark it, if you can see, right here. Okay. That looks good. And so now I'm going to take it, and you want to fold it out, because if you don't, you might end up cutting an important part that you're not supposed to. And then I'm going to take my ruler and just line it up with those two lines. And all I'm going to do is, I have a craft knife. You can use a utility knife. If you wanted to, your scissors are sharp enough, you can just open them and then go like that. Just be careful you don't hurt yourself. So I'm going to go ahead and take my craft knife, and I'm just going to make a little slit. And I don't really know how far to go, so I'll just stop there. Okay, so now we have that, and let's go ahead and erase those marks very gently. Okay, perfect. So we erased those. So now let's test it out. And, oh, okay. Okay, and then there we go. Oh no, so maybe make it a little bit higher. Okay, well, it's not staying now. So this is a good time to know about washi tape. So washi tape can tape that for you. So let's just get some of that. Oh no, I can't believe I did that. Let me see. Let me find some washi tape here. Okay. Okay, so we got silver, small, and then we also have disco ball. So I don't know which one to do. Disco ball might be a little too much. Okay, let's go, you know what? Let's go big. You go big or you go home, right? So let's just do that and right our wrongs here. Okay. So now, if you do what I do, all you do is you put some cute washi tape on it and you call it a day. Look at that. It's like it never happened. And it's still so cute. Oh, I love it. Okay, so even though we had that little faux pas, that doesn't matter. We're going to go ahead and keep going. And the next one will be twice as amazing. So let's go for it. Okay, so I'm going to take my template. Oh, look at that. Look at the cute little surprise wreath on the back. How adorable. Oh, now it makes me want to use that part, but then I'll get the bless you, Mom. I mean, that's not bad, but you know, I don't know if I'm going to give this to my mom. So, so let me see. Okay, so we're going to have to just say goodbye to the tree. I mean, we might get part of the tree in there. We'll see. Okay, we're just going to go for it. And I know that I could trace it on the front. You're like, why, Shayla, why aren't you tracing on the front? It's just because I don't want to erase too much and then I smudge the image or something. Or I smudge the pencil on the image and then I can't get it up. So, okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trace right from the edge here. So I'm just going to put that right there. Okay. So let's go ahead and start tracing here. Then after this one, I'll pause for a second because my cat is asking to get out of the room. So, which I'm sure she'll want to come back in 5 seconds, because that's how it works, right? Any of you own any cats or dogs? What kind of cats or dogs do you guys own? I would definitely love to know. I'm a lover of all of them. You could ask my husband. If he was like, if it were you, you'd have 50 pets, and he's not wrong. He's not wrong. I actually worked at a vet for a period of time. I also worked at a zoo. I know, yes, I worked at a zoo. So, you know, I've had my fair share of pet experience, or not pet, but, you know, animal experiences. All great. No bad ones. So that's always nice. Okay, I will say I think I broke the one cardinal rule of this whole craft tutorial, and that's never to move your template. So we'll see how well this one turns out. This was supposed to be the better one, but who knows? Who knows? That's okay. We're just having fun. Okay, so I traced that. It still looks pretty good, so let's just go ahead and, oh, let's trace the other one first, just so that way we can cut them both out. Let me see. So this one does have a lot of wording in the back. I can't really take that off, so I'm going to set this one aside. And how about we make one with some scrapbook paper? Let's just do it. For those who may not have, you know, some old cards. Ooh, look at that one. Look, do you want to do that one? Okay, let's do that one. Okay. Alrighty. So this one doesn't really matter, so let's just stick it down. And if you wanted to, you could probably put, again, like a little piece of washi tape or something, but I'm just winging it. We're just going for it. We're seeing where the wind takes us. Okay. I'm very excited for Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving food. My husband and I, we actually sometimes will do what we call half Thanksgiving, where, you know, in the middle of summer or something, I'll make kind of like a miniature version of a Thanksgiving meal. So I'll have, you know, green bean casserole. We'll do some rolls and, you know, mashed potatoes, and I don't get a whole turkey, but, you know, I'll get some like turkey from the deli or something. You know, just like some, I don't know. We just kind of have fun with it. We definitely, you know, you got to have the are you guys a cranberry jelly type person? Or sauce? We're definitely fans of the canned cranberry like jelly where it comes out in one like gelatinous mass. It's so great. I actually used to not like it, but my taste buds have developed, I guess, and now I really like it. So I am not a fan, though. I know some people are going to be like, oh my goodness, of pumpkin. I'm not a huge pumpkin person, which is funny because my cat's named that, but I'm just not. It was never a thing for me. I remember trying the pumpkin spice latte, and I really wanted to like it because, everyone's supposed to like that. And it was just not, it did not do it for me, unfortunately. I was like, this is way too sweet, for me at least. I'm more of I love coffee, but I love okay, that's my cat. Give me 1 second. I promised her I'd let her out. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So I don't doubt in about 5 minutes you're going to hear her again because she's going to want back in the room. But I think she had to go out. She probably had some business to attend to. So me and my husband joked that she's like a little car salesman. I don't know why. Sometimes you give your pets personalities. But sometimes she has some faces, I guess, where she's like, we're like, you trying to throw me a deal or something? But no, she's super sweet. I love her to death. My husband actually found her as a kitten. He was the one that said, he swore up and down he would never have a cat. Cats are a no for him, only dogs. And, so we got Jack first, which is my Great Pyrenees. And of course I was happy. I mean, I've always grown up with cats and dogs, but I was happy, to just have one. But then, Pumpkin as a kitten, she was, I guess, outside one day, and my husband was running, and he heard this, meowing. So of course he went to investigate, and there she was. She was a super cute, just tiny kitten, and she had a few little minor injuries, just like some scrapes and things, one on her like chin and one on her leg. So, because he has a big heart and I love him for that, he picked her up and brought her inside, and he looked around for a second for like mom or something. But she just seemed pretty not in great shape. So he picked her up, he brought her inside, and he went to the store and got her like food and stuff. And I wasn't home, I was at work. So I get a text, and this was about the time I was actually working at the vet. And I get a text, and he's like, well, this happened. And ever since then we've had her. So, she was unexpected, but she's definitely Papa's girl. I will say that. He's the favorite. But I think I might be Jack's favorite, so it's okay. It's fine. I guess that's what they say, right? Like daddy's girl, so. But it's all right. She still knows I try. I try to be the favorite. Okay, so I'm cutting this one. This is the second one, or the first one that we traced, but we'll see how well this one turns out. This one's a little, I will say, kind of wonky, I guess, because of the, oh look, we're actually going to be able to get the whole wreath in there. That's so cute. Okay. And then these two, we'll go ahead and decorate them a little bit too, so they won't just be plain, especially this one. Okay. I know I'm gonna have glitter all over my hands by the end of this. That is one thing, working with glitter, I couldn't imagine working at a glitter factory. I feel like I would just be covered in glitter. I know it's so random, but I mean, if you can imagine, is there any glitter factory workers out there? Do you come home just covered in glitter? I would literally just feel like I sparkle all the time. I don't know if that's a bad thing. I love sparkle. I love me some sparkle. Okay. All right, so I'm finishing cutting here. Okay. Okay, so I cut that one out too. Look at that. That's actually going to be, I feel like it's going to be pretty. So let's go ahead and keep going. We're going to make our score lines so we can fold these guys. So let's see here. And all I'm doing again, I'm just lining it up with the little indent marks. And I'm just taking my bone folder and just scoring. I also thought of another thing. So you could take a pen cap, like the cap of a pen, and use that little point, you know, the part that clips on to like a binder or something, or a notebook, and use that to make little indent marks. I mean, be careful, but I think that would probably work if you gave it enough pressure. So let's see. Okay, so yeah, see the little indent? So let's keep it going here. All right. Okay. And then one more. Okay, so we did that one. So I'm going to go ahead and score the other one too, just so we can get that part out of the way. Okay. All right, that's one. Two. I am curious to know, so I am moving soon. I know I probably asked you guys 10 billion questions this time around, so don't feel obligated to answer every single one. But for those of you that are still around and watching me score paper, if you guys would want to see whenever I move into my new place at the end of the month with my husband, if once I get it set up and everything, if you want to see a craft room tour, I'm one of those people where I love, I guess, spying on people. I want to know, what are you, not where do you live, but, how do you work in your space? I love watching, craft room setups. That's one of my favorites. I also really like watching craft hauls, like what are you buying? I don't know, I guess I'm like that fly on the wall or something. But anyways, I just, I didn't know if that's something that like would interest you guys, if you care, or if you're like, no, just show me the crafts. My feelings won't be hurt, but that was something I was thinking about, because you gotta have ideas, right? How else do I keep going? But inquiring minds would like to know. Okay, so now I'm going to take my bone folder and we're just going to make some nice, hearty, Campbell's Thick and Hearty, not a promo, creases here. Okay, and then let's do the last one. Okay, so this is looking adorable. Oh my gosh, look at how cute it is. And we could even do something like to the front, maybe right here, because you can't see. Look at that though. Oh, so cute. I love it. I love it so much. Okay, so now let's not make our same mistake when we cut this. And let's go ahead. Okay, so I'm going to make a line. Where's my... Okay, so I'm going to make a line like kind of up here. I think that might be good. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and unfold this, super important yet again. And we're gonna try our hand at making this fancy line correctly. Okay, so here we go. Using a craft knife very carefully. Okay. That was unexpected. We're just gonna still go for it. Okay, I think we still did it. I don't know what happened. My craft knife exploded. And look at that. Absolutely 100% perfect. It only took three tries. The third time's the charm. We did it. We're winners. Look at that. So cute. And you even still get, you could put like a little stamp right here. Okay, let's do that. Let me see. Do I have any? Yes, I do. Okay, so I have these stamps. These are homemade Christmas set dots. Dozens of terrific stamps. I guess that's the brand. But I bought these at a thrift store a while back. Obviously, I still have not used them. So let's go ahead and get some use out of them. And they're so cute. I don't know if I showed you all of them. I'll go through them kind of slowly so you can look at them all. But I just thought these are so cute. And they're, you know, of course they're wooden stamps. So any wooden stamp to me is pretty nice quality. You know, it does take a little more to make a wooden stamp versus one that goes on those acrylic blocks or, oh, that's so cute. Okay, we'll do Happy Holidays. Or the foam stamps. Those I definitely feel like, you know, are lower quality for obvious reasons, but okay, so we have Happy Holidays on here, and maybe we should just like give it a little, we're just gonna give it a little stamp in black. This is Distress Oxide Ranger Inks, Tim Holtz Ranger Inks, Black Soot. So let's go ahead and just, there we go. Perfect. And so now I'm actually going to stamp a little bit over this. I think that might be cute. Let's see, I can't decide. Okay, let's go. Maybe I go a little bit inwards. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at how cute. And then, so I guess this one will decorate the inside for now because I want to put some stickles on it, which are, let me see, do I have stickles? Okay, so there's other names for them, liquid pearls. Basically, they're kind of like puff paint. Scribbles, that's another one. And that's another Scribbles one. I grabbed a few colors. These are in the holiday theme. And then this one is Studio G, but it's glitter glue. But let's go ahead. I kind of want to do this red, if it'll come out. Oh, okay, it is ready. And if you're using these, you want to make sure there's no clumps because then you'll get like a giant glob if you squeeze it really tight. The method for it is just to go up, down. So I'm going to do the middles of these flowers. I think that'll be cute. Okay. I'm really focusing over here. Okay, let's do that one too. And I think that's it. Okay, so I did that and it looks so cute. Let me see if I can show you. So if you can see that, I just did it on the little flowers. Super cute. Okay, so I'm gonna just let that one dry. And then later on I can go back and maybe kind of decorate the front. I think I wanted to put something like right here, like either a cute word or something. So I'm gonna set that aside so I don't ruin it. And then let's go ahead and fold our third one, which is this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and, I don't think I've been doing it. I'll go back and do it, but I'm gonna erase these template lines just to make it a little more professional. Okay. Okay. Yeah, these are so much fun to make. I could imagine, you know, really making these like over the top and then, you know, putting it on like a present or something like that, like something small. Or you could even punch a hole like in the side of the front and then tie some ribbon or something and then tie that around like a bag of like candy or like holiday candy, or maybe make a homemade like hot cocoa mix, or maybe some home cookies or something like that, home baked cookies. So there's a lot of options you could use these for. And you could even use these and make like little miniature cards and just use it as like a mini envelope for cards. So a lot of options. Am I selling it to you? Are you convinced you need these in your life? Okay, so I folded that one. I'm going to fold the other one. Also, another thing, if you did this with the double-sided scrapbook paper, it would look really pretty on the inside. And I think for this one, it just has, I mean, it's, the paper pad is Vintage Christmas. I don't think I showed you guys that. But it's Vintage Christmas. It is a Hobby Lobby brand paper pad. I think right now Hobby Lobby and even I think Michael's and like Joann's are having great sales on the holiday paper crafting stuff. So definitely make sure you're checking that out because they do have good deals. Okay, so we have our cute little envelope once again. And I think I want to ink up the edges here with some walnut stain. So same thing, it's just a distress, this one's a distress ink, I'm sorry. But same, you know, principle. It's Tim Holtz Ranger inks. Okay, so I'm just going to ink up the sides here. So that way when you open it, there's a little, you know, extra something in there. Okay. Okay, perfect. And then if you wanted to, you can even fold this on the other side and then just kind of gently run your dauber, or you can use like a makeup sponge. You can do the thread spool, you know, and then you put like a little foam applicator on it. I mean, people get so creative. You can do all kinds of things. You can use those little round brushes. What else can you use? I'm trying to think. There's a lot of things you can use. I'm like, there's a lot of things you can use. I can't think of any of them though, but no, there's tons of videos on how to use like inks and stuff like that. So, okay. So now we have our lovely little grunged up envelope, which I am in love with already. Totally up my alley. So we're gonna fold these upwards, and I think what I want to do is I want to have some sort of sentiment on it. So let me see here. I have let me zoom you out a little bit. So this is kind of just a little thing I put together that has a lot of you know, Christmas type ephemera and, you know, little die cuts, things like that. So I'm going to see what we have. This one's kind of cute. It's a little holographic. It's kind of big though. I do have this. This was from when we made our little golden book, junk journal. This was a vintage magazine page, but it's a part of a Christmas tree. That's kind of neat. I guess it might be a little busy since I already have a full pattern. Let's see what else. Okay, that's kind of cute. Okay. Decisions. Oh my gosh, look at that. So cute. Okay. All right. We'll get there, I promise. This was from some wrapping paper. That one might be kind of cute. Let's set that one aside. Okay. I have this. Is it too big? Yeah, it's too big. I guess the problem is finding something small enough. So here's some little snowflake confetti. So cute. I'll put that aside. Sometimes you just forget what you have. You have to go through your stash. Oh, look at that. They're mittens. How cute. I wonder, okay. I don't think for that one, but I really do like those. Those are really cute. That's kind of pretty. Okay, are we gonna make something or what? I feel like that's what you guys are saying. I'm sorry. Okay, let me see here. Oh, that's so cute. It's a little cracked though. Okay, keep going. From you to me, that's okay. Home for, that's kind of cute. All right, we'll set that one aside. I'm just going through my options, making sure I get, you know, the right thing. That one's cute. Okay. I'm one of those people where I don't really discriminate on supplies. I feel like it's just usually whatever catches my eye. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll get that because it's cute. But I have a mixture of like old and new. So I don't know. I kind of like it. It's good variety. These are actually more card fronts. So you could possibly cut out some images from these. So let me just peruse. Look at that. That's neat. That's like a vintage card, or the back of a vintage card. Let's see. Okay, so oh, here's that one. That's cute. Okay, so we've officially gone through everything. And we have a few options. So I thought maybe we could do some sort of cute collage. So I'm thinking maybe we could do some sort of cute motif and then put like a cute little sentiment or something. Like maybe, okay, let's see here. I do also have a few other things. But wait, there's more. Okay. Let me see. Oh, here's something kind of cool. Look at that. It's a vintage, I don't know if you can see that here, but it is a vintage greeting card. It says best wishes. And it says, with love to my wife at Christmas. And look at that. It says, the wish within my heart for you, dear wife, includes so many things. Joy for each passing day, as well as all the cheer that Christmas brings. And greetings too are words of love for every day and every year. You mean the most at Christmas time because you're always very dear. Isn't that sweet? And it looks like it says, I can't tell if that is Johnny or Tony, but so adorable. Not even a barcode on it. It's so old. I love it. Okay, enough chit chat. I'm wasting time. I'm procrastinating. I don't know if y'all caught that. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of, play around here. We'll see where it takes us. So let's use some of this handy dandy craft paper. Maybe we'll do something with the bird here. Okay, I don't know. I really want the bird to happen, but I don't know if the bird's happening. So let's just go with the craft paper. It's safe. It's a nice neutral. We can layer from there. So when in doubt, go with your neutrals. Go with the safe papers, and then, branch out. Use some interesting things. Okay, so now I do have these. These are rub-ons that I had gotten a while back. I don't know if they're going to work, but we could definitely try. I mean, they're cute. Like a little white one. That one might be cute. Okay, let's just try. Let's see if it works. And then if not, it's okay. We're having fun. That's what matters. okay, so the gems just come separately. That's interesting. I kind of want one of those snowflakes. Let me see if I can just kind of come in here and just say, don't mind if I do. One for me. We might have to get 2 snowflakes. I already know one probably isn't going to be enough. Okay. And I was trying so hard not to cut that, and then at the end I just snipped it. That is so funny. Oh my goodness. Life of a crafter. Okay, so rub on. You just take off the little clear coating and then you stick that down, which we'll see. This one doesn't have much stick at all. And then you're supposed to take, they usually come with a little popsicle stick or something, but you're just supposed to rub it and it's supposed to transfer onto your image or onto your paper. So let's see if we can get it to work here. These are cute. They don't look super like old or anything, so. Okay. Well, I think that's good. So let's, the moment of truth, let's pull it off and see if it sticks. It did stick. Look at that. How cute. Oh, I'm in love. It's so cute. I love it. Okay, so we'll set that other part aside. And then let's get a little like sentiment or something. Okay, I had this one, but now I think that's going to be too much brown. I did have another one. Do y'all see it anywhere? It's, it was red. And now I lost it. Well, that's just how it goes, isn't it? Okay, well. This is a hot mess. Be prepared. Let me see if there's something else I can use. Okay. Okay, no fear. We have extras. Oh, look at this one. We're going to have to do the little pickup truck. That is absolutely adorable. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some book page. So I'm going to have to cut for just a second while I get a book page, but that's fine. So that way I can tear out some words. Okay. So, and all of this I'm basically using with the glue stick, not even any Fabri-Tac or Fabrifix or anything. So there we go. Oh my goodness, look at how adorable. So cute. And then what I'm going to do is I'll probably make a mark like right up here. So that'll be okay. We'll do that at the last part. So let me grab some book page really quick. Hang on just a second. Okay, and I'm back. So I grabbed this book. It's a Christmas Ideals book, which I showed one in my previous video, but they just have really great images. I don't know if this was just an old like magazine or like actually like considered a book, but this is the Christmas one, and I actually had a page that I really liked. So let me see here. Okay, so I wanted the Winter Wonderland words on there, but look at this other page. I have to show you this. Isn't that beautiful? I feel bad tearing out of it, but I really like the other page, so you can't have them all. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tear these little words out here. Let's see if you can see me there. Okay. We'll start like that, so that way it's a little easier. And I'm not going for, obviously, a perfect cut or anything. I really want that torn edge, so I'm just kind of seeing wherever the chips fall, I guess. Okay. And so then we're going to do one that way. There we go. Okay, so now we have Winter Wonderland. I love it. So let's go ahead and see if we can somehow. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I just want to see how it'll fit on here. So I think that's really cute. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. And I'm just going to glue these guys down. This is just Scotch permanent glue stick. Nothing fancy. It works really well though. It's pretty tacky, so I like it. And it's not really expensive either, so that's really nice. Okay, so I did winter. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. And then the last one, which is Wonderland. And we're gonna kind of do it, I feel like right here looks good. There we go. Perfect. Oh my gosh, look at how adorable that is. So cute. And you could leave this part blank, so that way, you know, they open it and it's just a cute altered gift card holder. I am in love. It's so adorable. I mean, by far, obviously the best one I made. I don't know. You tell me. The first one was, you know, the example. It was also, I could have probably done some things, some cleaner lines. My folds weren't that great because I didn't do the bone folder until the second one. But this is the first one. This was the example. Super cute though. I mean, it's still cute in its own right. Put some cute little things on it. There's a little spot to kind of write stuff. And then of course it has the tuck. It is a little uneven though. And the second one, while it was great in theory, and it's probably my favorite front, even though we didn't really do anything to it. I just look at that, the sparkle. So pretty. But the back, obviously we cut the line to tuck the envelope, I guess, flap in a little too far down, so it doesn't tuck, which is unfortunate, but it's still super cute. I'm still gonna keep it. I really like it. And then we did this one. So this one we just did a little stamp on with some cute glitter glue accents. And then we kind of just left it plain. I won't fold it because it's probably still wet, but it has an adorable little image. And all these are made from greeting cards, except for this one. This one is made from scrapbook paper, which turned out really cute. And then we didn't make the little line yet, but I can go ahead and do that. So same thing, we're just gonna measure real quick. Let's do it right here. Okay. So then I'm going to take my ruler. Okay, that looks about straight. Oh, don't do that. You'll cut right through the front. Maybe you should just watch this video before you make anything. Okay, and then I'm going to use my utility knife because my other knife kind of went all wonky on me. Just a utility knife here. Same thing, I'm just going to make a little mark. Okay. Perfect. And then you should still be able to close it and everything. And there it is. Isn't that so cute? Adorable. I love it. So I really want to thank you guys for joining me today. We made some pretty great little gift card holders. And you can make them too. Just find an old greeting card or some scrapbook paper. If you don't have a greeting card holder as a template, go ahead and just get one online. You can just type in greeting card holder envelope template. And I'm sure you'll be able to find something that will be able to spark your creativity and get this craft going. But I do want to thank you guys for watching my videos. I really appreciate all the feedback I've gotten. It definitely helps me to be better. So please don't be shy. I would love to hear from you. So just drop me a message in the comments. You know, what you liked, what you didn't like. And of course, if you did like this video, I would appreciate it if you liked it. So that way I know that you liked it. And then don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications so you know when I release my next video. But with that, I'll leave you guys to it and have a good one. Bye, guys.